Okay, well, since there's currently none out there, I thought I'd just make my own. So this is my review of the mid-2011 iMac. This is the 21.5-inch model with the 2.8 GHz quad-core i7, as opposed to the i5 standard with the 2.7 i5. The only really difference between this and the standard one is just a little bit faster, and the i7 also allows for hyperthreading, giving it 8 virtual cores, although I've been told it really doesn't do that much for the actual performance. And it's got the full 16 gigabytes of DDR3 SD RAM. Oh, run as many applications as you want. So I guess let's just start down here. So this is the keyboard, obviously. As standard, it comes with the wireless keyboard, which doesn't have any of this stuff over here, really. But, you know, I've opted for the wired keyboard. A couple of reasons for that. One, I just prefer to have a wire, so I don't have to worry about, like, changing the batteries or batteries getting low, maybe, or accidentally leaving it on, something like that. Also, you do get the numeric keypad, which is handy. It's it's a lot easier to use, a lot faster for just typing in numbers. And also, the third thing which I really like about them is you get 2 USB ports on the sides, one there and one on the other side, right there. And those are particularly useful. I don't know, say you want to plug in like maybe your iPod. Oh, I think they're mostly meant for like USB mice like this. And about the mouse, it does come also standard with the Magic Mouse right here. So there's the Magic Mouse. It's good. It's good about it is that a lot of applications are like meant to like use it, like Safari. You can just like do that to go with 3 fingers to just like go back and forth, like back and forward between pages. But it's got like a smooth plastic finish, which like if your hand gets moisture, I don't know, maybe with a little sweat from your fingers, like you really won't like slide very well at all. Alright, so now we're just gonna, I guess, go to the actual computer itself. It is an iMac, so it's just one piece. There's no tower. So right down here, Apple logo, of course, and also the built-in infrared sensor for the remote. This is not standard. I'll set you back another $19, but you gotta have the remote, obviously. So let's go and up here we have the Apple FaceTime HD camera that can go up to 720. Then on top you have the built-in microphone. Where is it? Right there. There you go. That's the microphone. And also up there is the built-in ambient light sensor, which adjust the brightness of the screen based on the conditions and lighting on the current light. So on the side here we have the super drive for all your CDs and DVDs, and it can also burn CDs and even up to AVC HD discs, and then SD card slot, which is which is new for the iMac, and I think it's really a good thing because say you have like digital cameras or GoPros lying around, it's a really good quick thing because you won't have like a mess of USB cables. You just pop out the SD card and stick it into there. That's nice. Now I'm out to the back. So down here, let's start with the different ports you got. You have the audio out, just headphones, audio in, and that's like plugging in another microphone. And you get 4 USBs, one FireWire 800, one Thunderbolt, and then one Ethernet. The only difference between this and the 27-inch, in terms of these, on the 27-inch you get 2 Thunderbolts. The power cable, obviously, and on this side you have the power button. And at the top you get, like, I guess this is like a vent or something. And if you're doing like some, exporting HD video and rendering, this get pretty hot. It will heat up, but as soon as you're done, it will cool down. And I will say it is very quiet, the computer, as opposed to like this, old MacBook Pro, which is like 2 minutes now. I think that's like 2006, something like that. Like, you turn it on within 2 minutes, and it'll be like from it, like getting really hot. So I don't know. I guess that's about it for all the outside stuff. So I'm just gonna turn it on now. This is the mid 2011 with Lion pre-installed, and there you go. You get the bung, and then there we go. And as you probably noticed, this is not the normal thing that you get. That's because this is called verbose mode, and it's basically just, so you can see all the actual processes being done when you turn the computer on. You could do this one way, is just, if you want to only see this once, Command and V when you turn it on as soon as you hear the bung. Or if you want to make it like permanent, like that. I mean, not permanent, but stay there. You can always turn it off. It's just done by typing a command into terminal. Alright, so just gonna log in now. Okay, so logging in, and there you go. So this is the desktop, and now we're gonna switch to the screen, the screen capture for the review of, like, this Lion. So pew. Okay, so this is I guess this is the desktop of Lion. So when you first turn it on, it'll just be blank. In order to get this to show up, you actually have to go into the Finder settings, which is Command comma on that, and you have to select Show Hard Disks. So quit that, and if you want it to show the info underneath it, you have to right click, Show View Options, and then Show Item Info. Boom. So that's that. So some new things about Lion: the App Store, Launchpad, FaceTime, and Mission Control. Mission Control is basically, it's the exact same thing as Expose, just a different name. I personally like Expose. I think it's just a little classier. So that's the only difference there. So yeah, another new thing you got is for the About This Mac. When you hit More Info, instead of bringing you to the standard other screen, which like opens up all that stuff over here, you get this new window, which I think is pretty nice. That's a nice little thing to have, a nice little overview. And just to keep the time shorter, you could read that. You don't need me to say it. So displays, 1920 by 1080. That's really all you need, I think. I think that the 27-inch is too big, because that's 2560 by 1440, and it's just kind of it's annoying, because you want to watch HD 1080p. 1080p. That's like whoa. You want to watch that at the full size, and it won't take up the whole screen. So it's messed up, and you'll feel bad. So storage. You got the 1 terabyte hard drive standard, and right there you can see the effect of HD movie. Uses quite a bit of space. In memory, look at that, 16 gigabytes, all 4 slots. So that's that. Pretty nice. Some of the new things. You have full screen applications. So just open up Safari just to show you. you press these two little arrows right here on the screen, it becomes full. So you got full screen Safari, which it's kind of cool, but if you look at all the space, it's just kind of dumb and it looks bad because the screen's so wide. So yeah, it's cool, but not really useful at all. At least that's what I think. What else is new? You got Launchpad. So Launchpad is basically just this. Basically just turns your screen into a giant iPad, if you will. Except you can't actually just touch it. Doesn't work. But it's kind of cool thing to have. So yeah, what's a couple things I don't like about Lion? There's no more iDVD. So I mean, if you open up iMovie, you still have the option under Share to hold on. Yeah, iDVD. You still have that option, but if you do, press that, then it'll just say can't find iDVD. So that's pretty dumb. Certain things no longer work, such as this Final Cut Express. It'll still open up, and you can see that's fast. It's faster for you to open it really quickly. But yeah, so certain things like you can't log and transfer, other stuff don't work anymore. So I had to convince my dad into getting new Final Cut Pro. Just do a little, show fast computer to see how fast Final Cut Pro opens up. So there it is. It's doing this little bouncing thing. Yeah, that's weird. I think the screen recording makes it slower because it's usually a lot faster than this. So yeah, that's that. But the screen recording is done with this little program called ScreenFlow. You can download it. It's normally $100. But I got it at a very reasonable price, we'll say. How many times have I said So, okay. I guess it's basically all there is for Lion. The full screen apps, couple new stuff. Compared to Snow Leopard, it's really no better. There really isn't much more useful stuff, I guess. Really, it's nice and all, but really not much better. So I don't know. I guess that's about it for now. If you're one of one of the 50 people that'll watch this, and I didn't get to something you want to see, leave a comment or something. I don't know. Message me, whatever. So I guess that's about it for now. So yeah, bye.